If you're gonna talk about flashes for the Fuji X series, these days, you gotta talk about Godox. Of course, for limited uses, there are other brands that are more than capable, but if you just want that all-in-one, go-to, does it all, the Godox V860II-F. Let's flip it open and take a look at what's inside. We've got a mini speedlight softbox in there. We've got a color filter kit, the charger itself. You got the cable in here too. Something about this charger that I appreciate, the indicator, how much is left to go, and if there's any errors. You can plug in a car charger on the side, which I haven't done. I've just used the AC adapter and had done with. Of course, the battery, 2 points of contact. You just pop it in and you're away. You've got a little diffuser right there. Got a QC pass, quality control pass, charging instructions, Godox warranty card, and a nice big fat manual. Comes in this pouch, which inside you'll see the light stand. Fair enough. Business as usual there. And here's the flash itself. It's a nice chunky thing, well designed. That door's not coming open. It's easy to pop if you need, but it's not going to come out in anger. Turn it on, and it's on and good to go. As most of the time I use this thing in TTL, if something goes out of whack a little bit, I can just hit the two buttons in the middle and reset. But I can scroll through the functions there. I've got this nice little dial in the middle that works well. I can adjust my power, and like I say, I can just reset and go back to TTL automatic zoom, which for the most part is perfect for me. Nice big screen, easy to see in the party, easy to flick around what you need to. Battery indicators there, and as I say, it fires super quick. Now the locking, the first time I shot with this, I was having some problems with the connection, so just make sure that you lock it in properly and you get used to that, and then you're fine. My shoots afterwards, I had absolutely no bother with that at all. It worked out fine. It was just a bit of a teething thing for me on the first shoot. On this side, we've got a 2.5mm sync port, wireless control port, and a USB, which I assume is for your updates. On the top, you've got the usual little bounce card there and your wide diffuser. I think that brings it to 14mm. And on the bottom, typically and well-made hot shoe connector. I'm just going to throw up some samples and then let you know what I think about it. Why is this my favorite flash for the Fuji X series at the moment? Well, as you can see, it's not for the size. We've got it here on the XT2, and frankly, it's quite unbalanced, but you get used to that when you start shooting with it. You find where your center of balance needs to be, and it just becomes second nature. You know, for the technical stuff that's inside it, I guess we can't expect it to be really conforming to the size of the mirrorless cameras at the moment, but probably if you've got the battery grip on, which I did on the last couple of weddings, you'll find it a little bit better. If you've got a bigger lens, maybe using the 16 to 55 2.8 or something, again, that'll give you a bit more natural balance immediately, and you probably won't notice, but I don't think it's a massive deal for what this thing offers. You tune into it soon enough, but no points gained there. I know this is petty, but the pouch, it's nice enough, you know, does the job. You've got the light stand inside it, etc. But no belt loop. Come on, it's the small details that count. Now that's a personal thing. I like to have a belt loop so I can just put it on my belt, of course, and I'm good to go. It's there when I need it, and I'll carry it for most of a wedding, for example, even though I don't use flash 99.9% of the time until the first dance or even the party. You know, but I like to have it there just in case, you never know. So I had to bring out of decommission, bring back into service my Nikon SB-800 pouch, which, yeah, has seen me through years and years and years of wedding and portrait shoots where I used the CLS lighting system a lot, and I really loved it. And let's be honest, this Godox thing is probably going to reawaken that side of me again, and I might just get some projects on the go using these Godox bad boys in the way I used the Nikon gear in the past. You know, I think they've really stepped up, and well, strobists out there that use these things a lot more hardcore than me. I think you guys, well, let us know. I think you guys love these things. So yeah, I'm not going to knock off any points. I mean, I don't do a point system anyway, but I wouldn't knock off points for the little fail with the pouch. But you know, it's a good thing I've still got my Nikon stuff in a bag somewhere back there. Not even back there, actually, in a completely different room. That's how relegated my Nikon gear has become. Sorry, boys. But anyway, you're back in. Otherwise, I gotta say, comes well kitted out. You've got all these bits and pieces that, frankly, I don't really use, but, you know, there's a few things that I might have a little play with. I mean, inside my SB-800, you'll see, a bit mangled now, but my black foamy thing. Check out Neil Van Neerkerk if you don't know what the big deal is about a black foamy thing. The charger works well, the battery just fantastic, hasn't let me down at all yet, and to be honest, I can have a real good play with this thing. I mean, I can just bang it on, make sure I'm in the settings that I want, you know, meter for the ambient light, etc. In fact, I use the function button on this T2 to turn off the preview picture effect so I can see what's going on if it's too dark, because you know what you see is what you get, and sometimes when you dial it down, blah blah blah. Anyway, but watch this. This is crazy. It's a bit silly really, but I'm gonna put it into continuous high, and look at that. It's just gonna keep going and going and going and going. I mean, let's turn it on to myself. Let's turn this head round, which is a little bit stiff, but you get used to it. Madness. Let's see if I even got anything from that. There I am. Looks better than this. Well, maybe not. You can just go for days with this thing, and yeah, days is an exaggeration, but every good pro loves to carry spares. You can get a spare battery for this thing, and I'll put a link in below, for around 30 odd pounds if you're in the UK, and probably if you're in another country it'll be at least a third cheaper for you, annoyingly. By the way, wouldn't mind flying out to Australia sometime soon. If you really want to get a spare battery, but 650 shots at maximum, you know, I think you'll be happy. Technically, of course, I'm not a strobist. I've explained what I use this for, but let us know what you think. Maybe there's something you find is more capable. Maybe something you feel is better. Definitely let us know. Of course, this is all personal, so we welcome your comments, recommendations. If there's anything that you've tried out that's worth testing, leave a link below. And you know, sometimes there's someone that comes along and just likes to throw a bit of hate at what we've been looking at. Well, you know, just let us know what you prefer. That's cool. We love to hear about tech that is cool for the Fuji X system. So subscribe, leave a comment below, hit thumbs up, whatever you want to do to show a bit of love. Take care. I better go now before this thing goes a bit crazy. I mean, oh man, that was a really bad idea. Good job I finished the video. If you leave a comment, give me a little bit of time. to get my eyesight back.